Now, I don't blame television news for Trump's insanity or these dumbasses that support him. That's independent of news, of television news. But where I fault them is the bastards have tried so long in a world that's totally topsy-turvy, our world. They've tried to live by a journalism creed from generations ago. Tell the whole story, tell both sides of the story. That was at a time when most people in this country weren't insane. Oh, we had the Klan back then, and we had viciousness, and we had this, and we had that. But for the most part, you could tell both sides of an issue, and one side wasn't totally freighted into insanity, and the other side trying to be rational. So these people in television news have done this so many times. I've watched it over 20 years. And they're still doing it. They still try to point out equivalence between Trump and Sanders. What a fucking joke. I mean, it's just madness to try to do that. But they do it anyway. This is what they do, television news. And in doing that, they have given value to these right-wing fascists who use media in a manner that is just so corrupting. And television goes along with it until you get to the point where you get this poor bastard Joe Scarborough sitting there in the morning just with this glum look on his face. I don't know. God, how'd this happen to my party? Hey, Joe, your party is gone. Your political party is dead. It's never coming back. Ever, ever, ever. But I watch these people. Chuck Todd, Chris Matthews, all of them with these looks on their face like, what's happening? Oh my God, the sky is falling. And they are partly responsible for setting this up and keeping it going. They love it. The advertisers love it. Bring in the eyeballs. We don't give a shit. We wish you could show murder on television. Show the bullet going in the guy's head. That'll bring in the eyes. That's all we care about. We got shit to sell. And of course, the anchors and pundits and reporters, they know that. They know what the game is that they're playing. They know exactly what they're doing. So when they go into a crowd, they look for the guy with blood coming down his head, or the woman with pepper spray in her eyes where she's going blind, and, you know, like to shove a mic over there and a camera. Christ. And Trump screams at the media, they lie, they lie. No, Trump, you're the liar. What the media does is give you coverage. You pig fucker. You should not be getting any kind of coverage except maybe 6 foot of dirt on your coffin. That kind of cover I could go along with. But television news treats Donald Trump, well, like what he is. Brings in the eyeballs, makes the advertisers happy, boosts our ratings. What was the biggest shrieking, self-congratulatory bullshit after the first Republican debate? When there were 17 of them on the stage or whatever it was, and Fox ran it, we had 23 million people watch, biggest ever. That's what the bragging point was. Not what was said, not the asininity of the questions, but the fact that they brought in whatever it was, 23, 37, 48 million people. God damn, we're good. Look, ah! And every time they had a debate subsequent to that, it was how many people watched? Ooh. Well, damn, we didn't beat Fox. Well, we got to show some more blood and gore. Show that video of that white pig fucker hitting the black guy trying to leave the stadium. Show that over and over and over again. That'll get people pumped up. Then when we say Trump, they'll all gather around their televisions to see, oh, what's he going to do next? On last Wednesday's Morning Joe, Cokie Roberts was there, the doyen of NPR, and they had Trump on the phone, I guess. And Cokie Roberts demanded to know if Trump was proud, that was her word, proud of the reports of white children harassing and taunting their darker-skinned classmates, citing Trump's incendiary nativist rhetoric. See, this is what's happened. And we haven't had to unbrainwash Molly. Molly knows, and she knows because Kathy and I are her parents. She knows what's going on. But there are a lot of kids who listen to this shit, and their parents don't care. Their parents are either Trump supporters, or they don't support anybody, or they don't give a shit what their kid watches on television. So the kids absorb this. I mean, they're watching television, which is a command medium anyway. They see politicians. Oh, that man might be president of the United States? And he's telling people to fuck off? Well, I guess I can say that too. And he's talking about Mexicans in such a bad way. Well, I guess I can say that too. There's a lot of Mexicans at my school. I can't wait to go to school tomorrow and call them dirty immigrants. Because look, on television, these are big, important people. They have to be. They're all white. They must know what they're talking about. This is going on. This is happening. So Cokie Roberts wanted to know if he was proud. How did Trump respond? He said, "That's a nasty question." Nasty question. And he was unaware of any of that going on. And furthermore, he was going to make America great again. So then Cokie Roberts challenged Trump. She said, quote, "There have been incidents of children, white children, pointing to their darker-skinned classmates and saying, 'You'll be deported when Donald Trump is president.' There have been incidents of white kids at basketball games holding up signs to teams which have Hispanic kids on them, and the signs say, 'We're going to build a wall to keep you out.' Are you proud of that, Mr. Trump? Is that something you've done in American political and social discourse that you're proud of?" Trump responded, "Well, I think your question's a very nasty question. I'm not proud of it because I don't even know about it, okay? And I don't like it when I hear about it." But Roberts pressed him on. She said, "When you talk about deporting people and talk about building a wall and banning Muslims, does it have an effect on the whole discourse? What about the effect on children?" Then Trump answered saying, "People responding very positively to his message because I'm going to make America great again." And then he segued into his familiar bullshit, refusing to respond to Cokie Roberts' nasty question.